Hello everybody, welcome back to the show. Today, we've got another riveting, rabble-rousing episode of Pokemon Academy Life Forever with the new update. It's gonna be so awesome, you guys. I'm so excited. I tried to record this yesterday. I got the update I get the ping for the update, but I was at a party, so I had to wait 5 hours. And then I tried recording it. First time my computer blue screened. Second time, I got a crash log when I tried to mouse over Blue's little chibi icon. And the third time, I was an idiot. So I've set it all up so that we can just start off from where all the shit's new. We don't have to worry about anything anymore. So we'll be fine. So let's just get this going. There we go. Jeez, excuse me. Ugh. Huh? Wait. There we go. Right, that's right. This is the new normal now. Hey, ready, bud? Yeah, look at his fucking face. Great. Let's get some coffee first, okay? Don't mind. We could do with some more anyway, since you scared your other dorm mates off. Yeah, but there's no way they'd go for it. Horizontal ellipsis. Blue, you're the one who suggested it. Huh? Yeah, I know that. I'm just... What do you want? Cup of Joe, you got any to share? You know where the coffee maker is. As you pour yourself a cup of coffee, offering some to Yellow, you notice Blue is staring at you. In a way that is different to how he normally does, anyway. Horizontal ellipsis. Sip. I'll be here all week. You can spread your staring out a bit. What is your Pikachu? I don't know. He's just Luigi Jr., my buddy. Can I touch him? Huh? Huh? You okay with this, Luigi Jr.? Luigi Jr. seems confused, but nods after a moment. Go ahead. Blue rubs his hands carefully around Luigi Jr.'s cheeks and neck before feeling his tail. Luigi Jr. seems bewildered by the physical attention. Ugh, excuse me. What's this about? Just in a huggy mood? No, I'm trying to figure out how this thing works. If you figure it out, let me know. I have no idea. Yellow? Yes? Do you know how Luigi Jr.'s new form works? I know a lot about Pikachu, but I've never seen or heard anything about a Pikachu like this. I don't even know how it changed form mid-battle like that. You know a lot about Pikachu? Obviously, you were the trainer I fought most often in Pallet Town. I learned everything I could about your Pokemon. I'm sorry, I don't. Maybe there's another way we could find out. Yeah? We could ask Schlepp? Well, yeah, obviously. I was gonna try that eventually. Sure he was. Alright, Blue. Here's how it works. Jesus. Fucking allergies are acting up today. You explain everything Sam and Sonia told you about Luigi Jr.'s newfound abilities. Blue listens intently, though he doesn't seem happy. And that's pretty much what happened, so I've got to be on the lookout for any more kidney stones he hooks up. I think they have something to do with people I've been hanging out with recently, weirdly enough. Is there one for me? Huh? These gems, is there one that you think Luigi Jr. threw up because I was around? No, I don't think so. I bet mine are the most powerful out of everyone's. Of course you do. I want a battle. You're new Luigi Jr. against my team. Wait, just Luigi Jr. against your whole team? Yeah, chicken. I mean, the odds are very against me there, aren't they? I was talking with Leaf. Every time I've battled you this year, the odds were against me. You had some kind of advantage. Now, once again, you've got an advantage. That freaking Chimerachu that Gramps made. Pika. This'll be like that battle when I brought up my Pidgeotto. He says it like a Family Guy cutaway. He's like, Hey Lois, this was crazier than that time I brought out my Pidgeotto. Except this time, I'll have the greater numbers, and you'll have the single overpowered Pokémon. Right, and what will this battle be for? To finally prove, ultimately, truthfully, definitely beyond a shadow of a doubt who the better trainer is? Ha! No way, we can't do that like this. You crazy? What? Well, if you battle like that, your teams are totally unbalanced, right? I think the only way you could have a fair fight is if you both used your full teams and one of those team members was a special Pokemon like Luigi Jr. Ah. I'll keep an eye out for any other special Pikachu. You can have the next one. Please, I don't need some new special Pokemon to beat you. My entire team's special, because they're mine. And that means they're a match for any special Pokemon, no matter what dead politician or general or whatever owned it. Well, I want a battle. Are you seriously gonna turn me down now? Come on, we can do it after school, in the battle hall. We can meet behind the bleachers after class. Anyways, I'll use my full team, cause fuck you. You bitch. Fine. Fine. Will you at least use Luigi Jr. in the battle? No promises. Ha! I don't need your promises. I'll defeat every single one of your other Pokemon, so you have to use him. It might be hard to tell, but Blue's trying very hard. That would mean more if it was coming from him. Well, we're not there just yet. Give me some more time. I really need to ask what that's about at some point. Morning. Hey man, how's the coffee? I'm pretty sure it's burning a hole in my tongue. Leaf told me on Friday she hated me when I said I preferred running in the morning to drinking coffee, so I thought I'd try it. Maybe this stuff is just much stronger than I'm used to, but I think I'll take the hate. I probably should have grabbed some. Yeah? I meant to talk to you this morning. Set my alarm and everything. But when it went off, I just turned it off and got back into bed. Ooh, been there. Want to talk during lunch? Nah, let's just punt it to tomorrow. You know, just because something goes wrong in the morning, that doesn't mean the whole day's a wash. There wasn't any hurry for this. Tomorrow morning, man. Promise. Alright. See ya. Alright, time to go to class then. He's a good egg, that one. Where's Leaf? Oh man, I'm nervous. I know I shouldn't be. I gave a big speech in front of a bunch of people, and that was way more terrifying than just going back to class. Huh? Huh? Oh, that's right. You're gonna come with me, buddy, aren't you? Tell you what, anytime I feel scared or like I can't talk, I'll put my hand on your Pokeball, alright? And you let me know you're there by rocking the ball. Sound good? Rock you like a hurricane. Rock you like a Pokeball. Love you too, buddy. Ah, yes, the old codger. He's back. Lad, how are you? Trucking along. Thought I'd get here before anyone else and take my seat. Maybe if I stay really, really still, people won't notice I'm here. Just like Drax. Lad, there's no future to be gained by hiding away from people. I did that, and look at me. A world-famous filthy rich genius who pretty much everyone loves and respects? Well, yes, I suppose that's one way to look at it. But you... Take your shots, everybody. That was my first mistake. Or at least I think that was my first mistake. I don't remember. But you know just as well as I do my failings. Still guilty over what you said on Friday? Very much so. But I suspect I know a way I might make it up to you. Oh yeah, it's not sending me away to a different school, is it? No, not this time. Perhaps if you have time to drop by the research laboratory later today, I could show you. Alright. Oh, speaking of which, have you made much progress in figuring out how Foreveralls work? I understand it a little bit. That's good. I must confess that I haven't quite grasped it yet myself. Perhaps their efforts are more apparent when used in battle than when played in with in a laboratory. I believe Miss Magnolia is currently running tests in the laboratory right now. If we're lucky, perhaps we'll walk in on a breakthrough. I'll cross my fingers. Lad. Yes, Sam? You know I care about you, yes? You know I think of you as my own grandson, and always try to do right by you, yes? Of course, Sam. Why would you be a dick to him? Like he's got problems, but come on. He's good-natured. He's a good-natured fellow. Good. I'm quite happy to hear that. Now take your seat, Mr. Schlupp. Class is about to begin. Here we go. As people file into class, you hear more than a few whispered comments directed at you. Nasty lad. Can't believe he's still here. Sassy wench. Freak. Tricked everyone. Unfair trollop. Should be a law. Well, if there's any proof I needed that phrenergy is an absolute, I guess this is it. Welcome back to class, everyone. Feels like it's been a long time, given all the hullabaloo over the quarter clashes. This feels very directed. I hope you're all ready to listen sharp once more, though. We've got a lot of material to cover. Psst! Hey! Hey's for horses, but go ahead. I can't believe I forgot to ask you when we hung out over the weekend. I just got so distracted with my own stuff. What's up with your Pikachu? How did you do that to Dawn? Still figuring that out myself, to be honest. I don't believe it. Not only do you have the crazy people powers, you've got a Pikachu that can defeat Dawn? I've seen her in my fairy classes. She's really strong. Ixnay on the crazy people powers, please? It's just phrenergy, and it's a very passive, not harmful power. Yeah, I know that. Tia told me. What? Have you seen her recently? What? No, have you? Wait, neither of you have seen her? We thought she was with you, Schlep. Sorry, have you checked the roofs? Ugh, you've also seen her climb onto the roof before. Once, yeah. We haven't checked the roofs yet. Maybe we should do that after class? Good luck. I'll call you if I see her. Will you? Yeah, I think so. Wait, am I missing something? Heh. Schlep, do you have either of our numbers? Horizontal ellipsis. Upon reflection, no. No, I do not. Well, let's make this a little fun then. Whose number do you want more, Schlep? Well, come on, don't make me choose. Well, Whitney, obviously, because I have a voice for Whitney. I don't know about Flannery. My range for female voices is not very robust, so it's really awkward whenever there's a scene with like 2 or more women talking at the same time, because I have like 2 female voices that I do ever. But that's just how it goes. Right answer. Sorry, Flan. Received Whitney's contact info. Alright, thanks. Now, we should probably pay attention to the lesson, you know? Can't find Tia if we don't know how to calculate the damage of a 7th ton Fury Cutter with a metronome. Ugh, I hate math. Alright, here we're going to class, baby. I swear there was a type supposed to be there. Or there was a type that was supposed to be there. Did I accidentally go to the wrong class at some point? God, that's bugging me so much. Oh god, that's fucking with me. Whatever, let's go to poison class. Yeah, let's get this done. Bloody bloody blue. General studies, yada yada yada. Class proceeds without incident. Gotta love that. Can now reach level 24. That was fast. As everyone prepares to leave, the intercom system in the classroom crackles to life. I've come to make an announcement. Shadow the Hedgehog's a bitch-ass motherfucker. No, it's at everyone. Please do not announce to the server when you are going to go masturbate. Hello, this is Dean Drayden speaking. This is a reminder that all access to the forest is prohibited. Again, last week's announcement that the forest is open to students was made in error. The forest is not open to anyone not engaged in student council or disciplinary committee business. We must regrettably enforce this rule with extreme prejudice. Expulsion will be considered for any rule breakers. This message will be repeated at the end of every morning elective. Well, shit, dude. Kinda crazy. Kinda wacky, dude. Kinda goofy. A bit silly, perhaps. Good morning, everyone. Good to see you all back in classes again. We missed you. Didn't we, Bruno? I'm glad to see my students again. You all look fit and ready to train. Hell yeah, let's break some heads. That is the spirit. First, though, Alder and I must deliver a lecture. Right you are, Bruno. Today we're going to be learning about item manipulation. Can anyone tell me what the rules are for items in most regions? I can. You're allowed to remove any item the opponent is holding, as long as it's not in a special category. Moves like knockoff or trick can be used to do that. Makes sense that the Cerulean Scion would know this. Right. You're doing well, Misty. Carry on. Right. Well, excuse me. Well, the special categories are Megastones and Z-Crystals. There are also some other items that power up specific species. You're not allowed to touch those in battle. If a Pokemon loses possession of them during the fight, due to dropping it, or something like that, the battle is paused for the Pokemon to regain possession of the stone. Exactly correct. However, we do the exact opposite in Kobukan. Huh? But on the Lava Ridge Gym, Yes, in Kobukan, items can be removed at your leisure. If you can take a Megastone from a Pokemon, you can prevent them from Mega Evolving. This is dishonorable. But effective. I'm not sure how effective it'd be, actually. That one Lopunny didn't need a Megastone, after all. Besides, if I'm understanding these gems right, the Foreverals seem to generate an endless stream of Megastone-like objects for my Pokemon. Shame they only last till the end of the battle. If they lasted longer, I could sell them. Anyway, the basic thing we're trying to impart here is that the rules of many other regions don't necessarily apply here. You may have also noticed that in this region, Pokemon are allowed to be sent out immediately after another faints. Allowed to? You mean they have to be to take incoming hits? You could choose to see it that way. You could also choose to see it as an opportunity to switch in a Pokemon with Storm Drain, Lightning Rod, or Intimidate in the middle of your turn. If I wanted to do that, I'd just use a Pokemon with U-turn first. Alright, Hilbert, tell me when your Honedge learns U-turn. As long as you tell me when my Cubchoo gets Intimidate. Ah, it's good to be back in class, isn't it, Bruno? Very much so. Anyway, to wrap up this lecture on items, remember that you get back any items you started with at the end of each battle. God, speaking of Foreverals, I should probably customize those. I haven't given custom moves to my Pikachu yet. I should take care of that. Foreveral, use it on Luigi Jr., teach bounce. Or dive, rather. Blah blah blah. And I'm just giving type coverage for the moves I don't have many of. Flame Burst, Bloody Bloody Blue. There we go. Forget Electro Ball. There we go. Except berries, of course. Now, why don't we start off with some battles? Our unit this week will be triple battles. The range of your moves matters more in this format than in any other. Bruno, the assignments? Welcome back, Mr. Schlop. Good to be back. You will be battling Miss Jasmine. Okay, so that means steel types. So that means... let's move you... let's move you here. And then we've got a full team with moves that are good against the... Actually, now that I think about it, I could probably give him an overall to change his type so that it'd be better in the oncoming battle. Because I know that one of those motherfuckers is gonna have a ground type move. Like, let's be real here. So, let's change his type. Read description. Luigi Jr., blah blah blah. Uproar, disarming voice. His electric type will be replaced by flying. Okay, so let's give this one. Give it to Luigi Jr. So now he is a flying type, and thus immune to ground type moves. So that's pretty useful. You will be battling Miss Jasmine. Hello, Schlep. Hey, Jasmine. I don't think I've seen you in this class very often. No, I often get an exception for this class, and I can barely do the physical training anyway. Hey, all a trainer really needs to do is train their voice. No, not at all. A good trainer should be able to run around with their Pokemon, follow them in battle, and move around the field to get a better vantage point and view of the battlefield. And, of course, a trainer should be fast enough on their feet to avoid any stray moves. The best trainers are the trainers who stay closest to their Pokemon in battle. Only when you're standing side by side with your Pokemon can you see how they should react to your opponent's moves. Of course, I say all that, but have difficulty really practicing it. I certainly can't run around the field with them. I'm sure they appreciate the thought. Well, my Pokemon are very slow, so at the least I can stand by their side in battle. Wait, you do that? Isn't that dangerous? Absolutely. Putting oneself in danger to bolster one's friends is a very noble calling, I think. You really never stop impressing me. I was impressed by your speech on Friday. Huh? I thought the extent of your powers was greater than it was. Grusha convinced me otherwise, though. But hearing you tell everyone the truth, unafraid of consequences, of people's judgment, I thought that was very brave. Tell Grusha, thanks for me. I certainly will. Now shall we battle? Hells yeah, baby! Alright, let's do this. Sandstorm whipped up a sandstorm. So let's do dive on Hippopotas, a low kick on Steelix, and Toxic Spikes. I don't know how many of her Pokemon are affected by Toxic Spikes, but just in case. There we go. Wow, big W. I'm so sorry. Yeah, Luigi Jr. is level 21. Calzone, level 20, wants to learn Payback. Honestly, I like Feint Attack better. Level 21. Big W, level 19, level 20. Yeah! Look at him! Wait. Let's see it. Come on, baby. Let's see it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, look at him. Come on, you can do it. Put your back into it. Come on. Yeah, look at him. He's such a big dopey idiot. I love him so much. Big W evolved into Clodsire. Oh my god. Wants to learn Amnesia. I don't know. I think I'll keep Slam. Because I don't want to get rid of either of the stabs or Toxic Spikes. Oh, Pineco switched in. Yada yada yada. Okay, so that's not helpful anymore. Because she... Oh, wait. She has 3 Pokemon out, and then there's 1 in reserve. So, assuming that last Pokemon isn't a Steel type, we should be fine. Let's see. What should I do? Rock Smash. Well, I guess Low Kick on Steelix to get rid of him. And then, Poison Tail on Pineco, I guess. Luigi Jr. used Dive. One-shot Hippopotas. Good stuff. Drillbur. Yeah, there we go. He's poisoned. Low Kick, super effective on Steelix. Easy. Poison Tail, but Pineco used Protect. Duh. Buffeted by the Sandstorm. Okay, the best I could do really here is, land a Flame Burst or Dive on Drillbur, because I can't hit Flame Burst on Pineco. Yeah, I'll leave Drillbur. And then... I can use Enshroud. And then let's go Poison Tail on Pineco. But it missed Luigi Jr. Yeah, that's what I thought. Target's Calzone, but Calzone was protected. Ha! Get trolled. Anyways, it's buffeted by the Sandstorm. Oh wait, did they change Enshroud? Ups evasion if the foe doesn't contact. Fails if consecutive. His evasion didn't go up, which is weird. Unless his evasion was already lowered. But I wouldn't know about that. There we go. Pineco. Blah blah blah. Poison Tail. Probably gonna use Protect. Yep. Yada yada yada. Feint Attack. We're good. Yeah, we did it! That was pretty easy. Yeah, no, didn't even lose a single mon. That was delightfully easy. Splendidly done. That was not tricky at all. That was pretty easy, actually. That was pretty tricky. You really made me work for it. I really wasn't expecting to see a Steelix coming out of that Pokeball. What's the story there? Not much story to share, I'm afraid. I had access to a metal code and thought my partner Onyx might look rather good in it. Oh, I'd love to get my hands on a Steelixite, but that's a pursuit for the future. How'd you get an Onyx? Oh, well, a friend of mine from Johto helped me catch it a good many years ago. Brendan's his name. Bug types his game. By coincidence, he actually goes to this school, too. I offered it to him since he likes ground types, but he said it was, quote, filthy and far too rugged. Huh? I know Brendan. He was my roommate until recently. That doesn't sound like him at all. Well, he was only an elementary schooler at the time. People change. One thing that hasn't changed is his devotion to Pokemon contests. He got me into them, actually. Oh, do you do contests too? With that cracked team, I figured you'd be on the trainer course. I'm exploring my options. The only thing that doesn't seem to be on the table right now is, well, student council member. I'm sorry about that. You've got nothing to apologize for. This was just a terrible misunderstanding. I'm concerned for Charon, though. What he did was ill-advised, but it seems he's far more interested in punishing himself than actually making things right. Horizontal ellipsis. I know it would be easy to hate him, but hate never helps one move forward. I'm still figuring out how I feel about him. Alright, as long as... There she goes. Gosh dang it. Jasmine, are you alright? Do you need to... No, I should be fine. My legs... I'm quite tired. Just give me a moment to catch my breath. There we go. She's back. Phew. Seems this battle took quite a bit out of me. I hope you don't mind if I... No, of course not. Go ahead. Thank you. And that was class. That'll be all for today. Enjoy the rest of your day. Here we are. Noibat Foreverall. I could change. Should I switch off his Foreverall now? I don't know, man. Anyways, as you walk into the cafeteria, you suddenly notice Hilda and Hilbert standing in a corner, talking intently about something. Time to whip out the old Hilbert voice. You think about moving away from their conversation, but you're in line and the Miltank ribeye looks really good. I'm worried about you, Hilbert. There's nothing to be worried about. Don't give me that shit. You've been completely out of it for like 3 weeks now, even before the elections, and you're spending way more time with that Nathan guy. It's just Nate, and of course I'm spending time with him. We're roommates. Yeah, we're also roommates, but you're not hanging off my hip every moment. Is there something wrong with me having other friends? No, of course not, Hilbert. You know I want that for you. But I'm concerned that you're... I've never seen you so focused. It's like you know what you're doing. Like you have a plan for the first time. Ridiculous. I'm just as aimless as I've ever been. Don't worry. Your refusal to help me fulfill my dreams is as effective as it's ever been. Sorry, that was unnecessary. Yeah, maybe a bit, but I get how you feel. I don't. Huh? I don't feel. Feel implies passion or desire. My dream is an absolute. It's the tracks ahead of me. It is a task that must be done like breathing. I've heard that shit before, and you know what I think of it. I am bored of this conversation. Fine. I just wanted to tell you that I'm dropping poison for dark. What? Why? My Varum's already covered by Instructor Byron's class. Besides that, I can't really find any poison types around here that are worth a damn. Hey, come on. Clodsire, come on. Clodsire is the homie. What do you mean? Don't talk shit about Clodsire. He's my boy. Anyways, also, Grimy Z is pretty good. Bath Breath and Shroud is a nasty combo. So fuck you, Hilda. You're wrong. Just bugs, piles of sludge, and trash. Dark. Strong against Ghost. That gives you another advantage against me. Hilbert, I'm not switching because of that. Doesn't matter what the reason is. The effect is that you have more of an advantage against me than before. Okay, I can't get into this right now. I'm just switching because I think my Pawniard needs a little more attention. That's all, really. Hilda and Hilbert part ways. Leave them alone. That's not my business. As you walk away, you hear another conversation starting nearby. And Sabrina's not there, and Tia's not there, which is awful, of course, and then Professor Will isn't even there either, and I don't know what we're gonna do, because classes are canceled, and if we can't attend class, we can't learn about psychic types, and if I don't learn more about psychic types, then I can't raise my starter, and if I can't raise my starter, then I'll fail out of school and die! I don't think that's gonna happen, Bianca, but it is concerning. We don't want to let ourselves slip, and what do you think happened to them? Do you think they're, do you think they're gone? But no way. I kinda get why Sabrina would leave, but Tia always seemed to really like the class, and there's no way that Instructor Will would have just left. I guess we just have to hope the school's administration figures out what's going on before we fall too far behind. I was actually planning on dropping my psychic class soon. Anyway, so I guess this is as good a time as any. As good a time as any. No. Huh? If you leave, then you're a star. People look up to you. They have faith in you. If you leave, then people will give up on Will. Give up on the class. We can't fall behind. We can't let ourselves fall behind. We've all studied too hard and sacrificed too much to get here, to rely on someone else to save us. I'm really confused what his point is here. Don't leave because I'm tired of relying on other people? That's a little weird, man. Rosa, please, at least until Instructor Will comes back, please stay here. I can't be the only one people rally around, but you can. Oh, wow. I thought you were a total wimp, Wally, but you're actually, like, super cool. I don't know how to respond to that. I'm with Wally. We don't need Professor Will. We can study with each other. No, you don't. No, you can't. That's a good idea. And then maybe we can go out and rescue Sabrina and the others. Rescue? Rescue? Yeah, rescue. When someone needs help, it's the duty of the people left behind to rescue them. That's the way it is in all my movies. Okay, but where are they then? Horizontal ellipsis. I guess you're still working on that part. Yeah. Well, let's study. Maybe something will come up later. Hearing Rosa reminded me of how Leaf was Hearing Rosa reminded me of how Leaf was talking about her rescue mission for me. Maybe those two would get along better than you'd think. Speaking of which, where is Leaf? Trying to ignore the subtle whispered accusations that surround you as you walk into the dining room, you realize that the sitting arrangement of the table seems to have shifted around dramatically. Oh, great. It'll take me ages to open up these tables again. The freak's there. Don't let him sit here. Fucking ruinous boy. Emotional juvenile. Phrenergy? Yeah, right. Nancy Brat. Can't believe I ever... You know what? I think I've passed the point where I need to worry about the desolation of my social standing. I'm just gonna sit wherever I want, and if people have a problem with that, well, I can work on them. Well, anyway, if I want to study my psychic elective, I should probably join the table with all the psychic type students. Luckily for me, I don't need to. The famous table. Ugh. I mean, I don't like having negative experience with people, but... You know, oh my god, everyone at this table fucking hates me here. Studying psychic types frantically. Scheming, medical, famous, home, stable. So Yellow is just always okay? Is that the thing? Is that she's emotionally stable? That's pretty funny. Yellow can tell you about Gardenia. I mean, could I not just talk to Gardenia? Huh. Where do I sit? Obviously, I don't like that people have negative XP with me. It's Professor Cherry. Why does she hate me so much? Am I just not talking to her? Sorrowful, -7. I mean, sure, I'll sit at the independent table. Just join the conversation. You chat with people as lunch passes. There we go. So now I think they're a little less mad at me. And I guess that's the point. So wait, is there really just an empty spot right there? That bothers me so much. Anyways. Yada yada, go to dark class. Here we go. Hey Ethan. Schlep, good to see you. Let's get this done. General studies. Hey. Schlep, head up. Instructor Karen? What I said before about hiding your intentions. You started to be a bit more subtle. Really? I didn't even notice. I guess I was just being even more subtle than I thought. You know, what really helps you hide what you're doing next? Acting classes? Actually, yes, but that's not what I'm thinking of. Glasses. Why do you have fangs? Huh? Glasses are really versatile. Just putting them on can reframe your face, giving you an entirely different appearance and vibe to other people. And black glasses, with dark shades, hide your eyes, preventing your opponent from knowing where you're looking. This strategy works well for Pokémon, too. A simple pair of black glasses can increase the power of a Dark-type Pokémon's moves by 10%. Huh, I never would have guessed that. Do you have any I could use? No. Oh. But if you pass this advancement exam, I'll teach you how to make them yourself. Okay, let's do it. I'm glad to hear it. I'll be using a Dark-type. I trust you know how to handle them? Okay, so that means we're changing out his overall. Can I? Let me. There we go. Stop. There we go. So let's see. Dark types. Zubat, Grimer, Munchlax, fucking... Well, Steel doesn't resist Dark anymore. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna do a, gamble here. We're gonna make him a poison type. We're gonna make Luigi Jr. a poison type. Wait, hold on. Can I make him, yeah, Luigi the Grammar Diverall. Can I make him multiple types? I forget. Give it to Luigi Jr. Would you like to de-equip it? No. Okay, so I can't double terrestrialize. Lame. Okay, so we've got a bit of a gamble here. But if I know anything about Karen, is that her signature Pokemon back in Pokemon Crystal was a Houndoom. And if this is going to be appropriate to level, then there's going to be a Houndour with Smog. And I don't like being poisoned, so Luigi Jr. is going to be a poison type. Luigi Jr., baby. Time to battle then. Don't disappoint your Pokemon with a subpar performance. There we go. Diveralize. What? Huh? Oh, I'm a poison dark type now. So that's how that works. That's kind of crazy, actually. What the hell? Ah, that's sick. He looks so cool. Anyways, dive. Houndour used Howl. Used dive. Howl. There we go. He got one shot. And he's got Poison Touch as his ability. Ah, that's so fucking cool. Anyways, you win. Your Pokemon battled with finesse and grace. To all the ladies in the place with style and grace. And me? Don't go begging for compliments. It's undignified. Jeez. You gained a pair of black glasses. You feel kinda like a mafia. I'm on a mission from God. Ha! Don't get ahead of yourself. You're a few challenges away from Big A noticing you. Big A? Who's Big A? Welcome back to class, ladies and gentlemen. Today's quiz is going to introduce a new concept to you, trained Pokemon. Huh? Trained Pokemon? Okay, hold on, let me take off your Diverall. There you go. You still have the same amount of health, and you're still a Poison Dark type. Oh, because... Okay, so you're still Diveralized. I don't know how to change that. Mr. Mime Diverall. Grimer Diverall. Everall. These are all the ones that I have. Oh well, let's just leave it like that. Trained Pokemon? You are probably familiar by now with certain moves that were invented by faculty at Kobukan. Oh, excuse me. These moves are powerful and can be used as a surprise tool that will help us later. To take opponents off guard, as they are not commonly known outside of Kobukan. God damn it. Of course, this does imply that your fellow students are likely to have access to these moves as well. It is not always apparent what moves your classmates may have access to. However, Pokemon with these special moves often show some particular behavior, some visually identifiable characteristics that make it clear that they're specially trained Pokemon. Once you get used to looking for those behavioral patterns, they're as clear to a keen-eyed trainer as the Pokemon's level. Well, this is something you should keep an eye out for future information. Incidentally, Professor Cherry is quite excellent at identifying specially trained Pokemon. For more details, one might want to talk to her. Now, for the upcoming test, you may be relieved to hear that none of your opponents are able to damage you. However, it should be noted that a specially trained fighting type has the move Stone Cold Stunner. Stone Cold Steve Austin! If you let the particular Pokemon use this move, you will automatically lose the fight, regardless of what other Pokemon you have on hand. Do what you can to prevent that! Okay, so I'm saving so I can just do this right. And also, if my computer crashes... Well, if my computer crashes, then the recording is lost, but I'll have my progress, I guess. No. Let's save it in this slot. There we go. Blup. Do what you can to prevent that! Take out your pencils, and remember, this is graded. Alright. It's with the Stone Cold Stunner. Oh, I see. Knackley. What the fuck is this team? Simple World. Yawn. Does Pama have Vital Spirit? I assume this is the one, right? Stone Cold Stunner. Causes you to lose. Huh? Oh wait, I'm the one with Stone Cold Stunner. So I have to use Yawn on Blaziken. By Legacy. User moves first, flinching then paralyzing the foe. Only usable on the first turn, fails against fairies or foes that can't be intimidated. Legacy on Blaziken. Splinter Shield. Knackley became protected. Use Legacy. Blaziken became flinched. Yeah, Stone Cold Stunner. Oh! I'm stupid. Palmot also has Stone Cold Stunner. I need to... Hold on. I need to think about this a little more. Here we go. It's a thinker, isn't it? I need to stop him from using the move. So, do I just need to flinch Palmot? Because I can certainly stop this one from using Stone Cold Stunner. But Knackley used Splinter Shield. Bagon used Legacy. Blaziken flinch. Stone Cold Stunner, you lose. Huh? See, because I can stop one person from using Stone Cold Stunner. Simple World. All grounded Pokemon become normal type for 5 turns. Is it Simple World? Maybe? God, this is so confusing. Winter Shield. Yeah, flinched. Stone Cold Stunner, you lose. Wait, hold on. If you let the particular Pokemon use the move, you automatically lose the fight, regardless of what the other Pokemon on hand do. So is my Blaziken not supposed to use it? Does it matter? Because either way, Bidoof is too slow to do anything, so I don't think it matters. So I just have to use Legacy on Pawmot? Stone Cold Stunner, you lose. Yeah, that's what I thought. So wait a minute. Because either way, I'm guaranteed one way to do that. Roll out. Because I guess I can flinch Blaziken. Do I have items? You can't use your bag right now. Pokemon. I didn't think of that. Oh my god, I'm actually so stupid. I didn't even think about switching Pokemon. And then we use Legacy on Pawmot. See? I'm actually a genius. Necklace, use Splinter Shield. Legacy, cannot be paralyzed. Pawmot flinched. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I think I know what I'm supposed to do now, because I don't think I pulled it off the correct way this time. So unless Dugong can... Oh wait, Fake Out. I'm a genius. Rage, Bite, Legacy, Ember. I guess Machop. Yep, Pawmot flinched. Sheer Force. Okay, so... I really should have used Yawn and not Headbutt. I feel a bit stupid for that one. Slow Freeze. Moves later but freezes the foe. Aurora Beam. Yeah, I'm definitely going to lose this one. But I'm pretty sure I know how to do this one. You lose. Yeah, no, I know how to do this now. I figured it out. I'm a genius. Anyways, yada yada yada. Okay. So we hit the Yawn on Pawmot. We switch out to Dugong. And then, so unless this guy has Vital Spirit, I should just be able to Yawn him. Splinter Shield, Legacy, cannot be paralyzed, Pawmot flinched, yada yada, became drowsy. Became drowsy? So let me know if you run into this fucker. Anyways, Pawmot. Alright, Fake Out. Durr. And then, I guess, Ember, to knock out the guy. Yep, Fake Out. Pawmot flinched. Blah, blah, blah. Pawmot fell asleep. Okay, so now we just need to pile damage onto Pawmot until it dies. Raises attack. Cause flinching. Ember. It's resisted. So I think Ember is probably the best move we have here. Pawmot is fast asleep. Aurora Beam, Machop, and then roll out, but it missed. Headbutt. I thought if I could get a good, I was gonna say if I could get a good rollout combo going, then I could sweep, but, or at least use Stone Cold Stunner and I lost. Okay. So, we know how to do that. We just need to not get lucked. There we go. Come on. Yada yada yada. Yawn. Dugong. There you go. And Legacy on Pawmot. There you go. Bidoof used Yawn. So now we just spam a Headbutt. And, Aurora Beam. Oh, no, wait. Fake Out. Fake Out. Fake Out first. And then Rage, Bite, Ember. I guess. I mean, I could use Simple World, but I'd rather just deal more damage to him. Okay, so Palmot's asleep now. So let's just pile on as much damage as we can to get rid of the Palmot, because obviously it's the biggest threat here. Here we go. There you go, and boom. There we go, we win! So now we just have to take out the rest of this team. Let's get Simple World up. But I don't think this should be much of an issue, to be perfectly honest. Yada, Simple World. And then we can go Headbutt, Knackly. There we go, and Bite, Machop. Yep. Okay, Stealthy Rocks. Oh, so that's what Splinter Shield does. That's pretty clever, actually. Hold on. There we go. No, not that. Aura Beam, Knackly, Bite on Knackly. Ah, yeah, we get it. Why are you like this with this Protect spamming? It's almost like it's the only move you have. There we go. Finally. Dang, I had to swap into Pokemon and keep that Palmot flinch locked for like 2 turns. And I had to get used to the new trained Pokemon thing. What happened to just using Tackle on a Cherubi once or twice? Horizontal Ellipsis. At a glance? Hey, why don't you take more than a glance this time, Gramps? Why don't you look at everyone's test instead of, I don't know, just Schlepp's? I'm sorry? I want to know how everyone else did too, so I can make sure I'm still on top. Well, looking through the stack of quizzes more thoroughly, I see some poor logic and insufficient understanding of elemental immunities. And it appears that many students weren't aware they were intended to make use of their entire party. Does that satisfy you, Blue? So I passed it, because I didn't screw up like any of those losers you're talking about. Of course you passed it. You always pass them. Horizontal Ellipsis. You hear that, everyone? I passed. That means I'm one step closer to the National Championship, and then the World Championship. If you don't pull your shit together, and there's no way you'll make it there, or even graduate. Get serious. I'm this close. This close. Do you think we... You had, out of habit, leaned over to whisper to Leaf before suddenly realizing that she's not here, and she hadn't been all day. Horizontal Ellipsis. Should I be concerned? Oh, it looks like class is over. Well, we'll discuss the quizzes in further detail tomorrow. Be safe now. It's time for our battle. Let's go. You need to get the rat from our dorm, right? Nope, Luigi Jr. learned to ride in his Pokeball. Maybe he even likes it? Guess we're not there yet. Maybe in a bit. Great. If you don't need to go to the dorm, let's go to the battle hall right now. You don't want to change into something more flexible? I don't need to bend over backwards to beat you. Alright, let's go then. Good luck, you guys. Oh, no, wait, that's yellow. Good luck, you guys. Also, I gotta... Can I change your typing, please? Come on. Reap Everall. Mr. Mime Diverall. Give it to Luigi Jr. Diverall, undiverallorize, and give him the Dynamo Everall. Oh, there we go. So now he's just... Okay, yeah, he's just pure electric type now. Okay, perfect. So now he's at full health, yada yada yada. Okay. Let's... Evo items, Pokeballs, battle items. Alright, so now I have black classes. Give to a Pokemon. Let's give you to... Calzone? Calzone was given the black glasses. Okay, so now I'm gonna save because there's no way I'm losing to this guy. He's a dick and I need to beat him every time. There we go. Cheering them both on? Devious Yellow, you're playing both sides, huh? No, I just want everyone to have fun. Thanks for watching, you guys. It's nothing. I'm gonna head up to the bleachers, though. Don't want to get in your way. Keep your eyes on me, you two. I'm gonna win. Well, let's go. Like I said before, use your Pikachu in this battle. Oh wait, it'd be funny if I switched it out so I didn't have to use Pikachu. Let's have him out first. Please. Horizontal ellipsis. Like I said before, if I get around to it, I'm not going to go out of my way. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I know. Let's do this. Alright. Let's do this! Okay, so it is... Yeah, it's a Pidgeotto, that's what I thought. Lowers foe's special attack. Night Slash. Sand attack. Move, bounce back. Keen Eye. Quick attack. Wow, that was really easy. And that was your ace, Blue? That's all you could do? Bro, I'm so sorry. That was so pathetic. Double team. Don't really care. Just sent out easy. Okay, so let's see what this guy can do. Night Slash. Yep. Sand attack. Move, bounce back. Quick attack. What's the plan here? There we go. There's Gyarados. Spirit Break, Night Slash, and Shroud. Bounce, and Shroud. The move bounce back. Why did the move bounce back if it was my move? Huh? That's weird. Whatever. There we go. And now it's execute, so let's kill you. Level 20, Charmeleon, Night Slash, Steady Flame, the move was bounced back, Charmeleon cannot be burned. Quick attack. That's it? You can't be serious. What? I won fair. In a fair, even battle, my whole team against yours. I didn't have any friends backing me up. I'm only using my own Pokemon, and you're only kinda over-leveled. This is exactly what you wanted. You can't possibly be upset by this. I'm not. I'm just thinking. Yeah, you spammed status moves against a Pokemon with Magic Bounce? Oh no, I wonder why I lost. I didn't even use Luigi Jr. You just suck. I need one. I need a Luigi Jr. I thought you said you didn't need a new special Pokemon because your team's already the best. Oh, where's that bravado now? Ooh, pride cometh before the fall, my friend. I've still got an open slot on my team. Anyway, who says my special Pokemon has to be new? Luigi Jr. was a completely normal Pikachu for years before this nonsense. Fair enough. Maybe if we find any more Meteor Shards around, you can chuck one into your Pidgeotto's gizzard. Huh. That's not exactly what I'm thinking, but you're on the right track. You two. That's my name. Did you notice anything I could improve on in that past fight? Yeah, maybe not spamming status moves against my Pokemon with Magic Bounce, you fucking idiot. Well, you didn't win. I'd recommend fixing that part. Yeah, obviously. I'm asking for specifics. Blue, get off the roof. You asked for my counsel, I gave you my thoughts. If you want anyone who can actually help you, there's Advisor Lance, or I don't know, Leaf. Actually, since we're all here, has anyone seen Leaf today? Nothing, huh? Maybe we should be concerned then. Also, you've said her name perfectly. What, 3 times? Just now? Alright, man. Should we go looking for her? You can if you want. I'm done running after people for at least a month. Besides, me and Yellow have got plans tonight. Yellow and I. What, you've got plans too? Alright, I'd love to stick around, but Sam told me to drop by his office before the day's up, so I gotta go. Great. What's he gonna tell you this time? You can actually walk on water? Put your pants on 2 legs at a time? I'm not sure. I'll let you guys know when I get back to the dorm, though. Blue, now's a good time if... Don't stay out too late. I mean, come back to the dorm after you're done, alright? I wasn't planning on staying out late. See you later. Wonder what that was about. He's trying his hardest. Hello. As you walk into... Wait, what's happening here? Yeah, I was gonna say, she's hitting a groove. She's hitting the gritty. Oh, what the fuck was the voice I gave Sonia? Oh yeah. Schlep? Schlep. Sonia spins you around in a tight hug. Any thoughts or preconceptions you had about linking her physical strength to her lack of ego are instantly dispelled as you become very unable to breathe. God, this is giving me a headache! It's not the worst thing in the world, though. Accept your death. Rage against the dying of the light. Accept your death. As your last breath leaves your body, you get a sinking feeling in your stomach that this was not how your story was supposed to end. Yeah, and it does. No way! You must be joking. Honestly, I'd do the same. You can have this one. I'll bring you back. There we go. God damn it, Freud. Why are you like this? What is happening here? Seems like the sun's come out for once, S. Schlepp is fantastic. It's absolutely brilliant. Great, what is it? I've been looking at these foreveralls all evening, and all morning too, and I finally figured them out. Well, you mean how they work? Well, yes, but also something even better. Go ahead. These foreveralls aren't minerals at all. They're biological material. Do you know what this means? Well, you're an astrobiologist, so you can study them? You remembered. A new field of astrobiology has quite literally fallen at my feet, right as I was tearing my hair out about how I could possibly pay for school. This is brilliant. Well, that's great. I'm glad for you. What does it mean for Luigi Jr., though? I couldn't rightly say, not just yet. I'm detecting 3 distinct genomes from the foreveralls. It's difficult for me to isolate what's coming from your Liberation Form Pikachu and what's coming from the media. Well, you let me know if I can help at all. You can, actually, or rather, your Pikachu can. Oh my god, that's some white eyes. If you have your Pikachu lick this tongue depressor, I don't see why not. I don't see why not. Go ahead, Junior, lick the stick. Do it quick. Touch the cow. Do it now. Luigi Jr. licks the stick, but doesn't seem to enjoy the taste. Oh yes, it's coated in some sort of bitter tasting adhesive that maintains and traps the moisture. I probably should have mentioned. Sorry about that. There's one thing I should mention now. Overuse of the foreverall's power can be proved very dangerous for Luigi Jr., was it? That's right. Well, what do you mean dangerous? Well, are you all familiar with astrobiology? No, I'm not. Oh. Well, the basis of all biology, astro or otherwise, is that all life attempts to perpetuate itself and remove intruders. Intruders? Invaders might be another word for it. Space invaders, in fact. Liberation Form Pikachu wasn't built to handle the generations of the generation of foreveralls, nor their power. Using the power of too many foreveralls at once could set off a false positive in Luigi Jr.'s immune system. He could develop fever or strain his muscles too far, or even into a mad and frenzied state. Man, I knew it couldn't be this easy. Alright, so what are the rules? I'm guessing I can't just slap on any move I want anymore. I'm afraid not. You'll want to be careful about utilizing the form-changing foreveralls as well. Well, at least I got 3 days out of it. We're in the forefront of science here, so there aren't any official terms to describe what I'm trying to convey, but let's say your Pikachu only has a certain level of power it can safely store in its body. We'll call this the Liberation Limit. With you so far. Now, every move it knows has a certain level of power, depending on its complexity, that contributes to that limit. Also, every foreverall you equip him with, or every form he changes into, also contributes to that limit. So you need to do is make sure his liberation level is under the liberation limit. Okay, so do you know how we can keep track of those numbers? Yeah, I've written it up all on this notepad. I'm still figuring some things out, but these are some approximate values. But this should work. You've gained access to the Liberation Limit Ledger. More options have opened up to you in the Forever All menu. Check Luigi Jr. stats or the Forever All menu at any time for a current summary of your Liberation Limit. Liberation Limit. Electro Ball, Growl, Nuzzle. What? That's such a scam. I don't get to keep my funny moves? Whatever. Luigi Jr.'s move pool has also been reset. You may want to adjust that. Yeah! Come on, dude. What moves does... I forget. Use it on Luigi Jr. Uproar or Disarming Voice. Right. Wait, Absol, Mega Viral. Use it on a Luigi Jr. Night Slash or Spirit Break. Lower special attack. I like Spirit Break. Night Slash, Spirit Break. Well, I guess we'll teach you... Never mind, hold on. Well, let's at the very least teach you Dive again. Use it on a Luigi Jr. Yep. Nuzzle? I mean, Nuzzle is alright. But I kind of wanted... Whatever. Well, I guess it's better than... I don't know, man. Let's see. Growl. Connect. Electro Ball. All moves overflowing with power. Something's got to give. Luigi is 50 over the limit. Remove move dive is 50 over the limit. Remove quick attack, I guess. Nuzzle, Electro Ball, dive. Okay, so dive is really useful, but that's annoying. Electro Ball. Oh my god. There are so many options here. What can I do with Mr. Mime? Teach Draining Kiss, teach Powder Snow. How about fuck a you? Use it on a Luigi Jr. to teach Flame Burst. Luigi on Flowing is 80 over the limit. Fucking hell. That's so dumb. I liked having all my crazy coverage. Fine. With Zubat. Use it on Luigi Jr. Parting Shot, U-turn. Parting Shot? 70 over the limit. Get rid of Electro Ball, I guess. To adjust that. Okay. So this fits within the liberation limit. Oh, hold on. Oh, let's see. Hold on. Let me check. How long are we into recording? 1 hour, 8 minutes, and 15 seconds. You know what that means? Time for a stretch break, baby. Time to stand up, get out of your chairs, get out of your desks, and then stretch a little bit for your own sake, for your legs, for them bones, for them muscles. That's nice. Alright. I'm here. We got stretch break complete, baby. Alright, let's continue. Luigi Jr.'s move pool has also been reset. Yada yada yada. I really liked having Dive and Flame Burst. Oh, okay. You know, I don't know about this moveset. I feel like Electro Ball is gonna be a bit better. Maybe. Either way. Ought to be. Just like a body builds up an immunity when exposed to a vaccine, Luigi Jr. ought to be able to build up an immunity to the power of Forever Alls with practice and time. Your liberation limit will steadily increase every day. Battling with trainers can also increase your liberation limit. Losing battles will increase your liberation limit faster. Okay, so that's really helpful. So I'm not just going to be stuck here with Nuzzle Dive Parting Shot. I'm going to get all of my moves back. It's going to be Dive, Flame Burst, Nuzzle, Electro Ball. It's going to be awesome. Well, it's disappointing, but I guess it's better to know now than just keep pumping these gems into him and cause him to explode a few weeks down the line. Mind if I step in here? Horizontal Ellipsis. He knows about Phrenergy before anyone else. Or he knew about Phrenergy before anyone else. Did he have something to do with Charon's actions? They roomed together after all. Go ahead. Ah, thanks. S, mind giving us a bit of room to breathe here? Right, I'll just be over here then. I gave those 2 purple kids on Saturday the information. I'm sorry about that, S. I don't have any excuse or defense. I just want you to know that I'm sorry. Why'd you do it? Ugh, I'm investigating the forest. The guy said he and his sister would help. It was a devil's deal, but now I just wish I'd told them to go to hell. Thanks. I know I don't deserve that, but thanks anyway. S, I know you're listening. Nothing? Right, sorry about that. I was just thinking, if you wanted to really apologize, maybe you could do something for him. I don't think I like the sound of that. Can I at least keep my socks on? Yeah, gotta keep the socks on. What? No, get your mind out of the gutter. Easier said than done. My mind has a long-term housing contract with the gutter. Canceling the mortgage now would come with massive fees, and not even my mouth can handle a check that big. Jesus, dude. Oh, you're ridiculous. Maybe there's something you could think of? Gay sex, gay sex, gay sex. Anyways, I want to help you with whatever you needed help with. Can you find that something out for me? I'd like to change my nickname. I want to help you. Can you find something out for me? I mean, I'll help him, sure, huh? I don't know what you asked for help from those purple students for, but they're gone and I'm here. I need help and you do too. We could work together. Yeah, actually, maybe that would work. Hilbert is already... I might take you up on that. Alright, mind if I do one more thing? S, maybe you could help me out too. Trying to figure out how these foreveralls work. Teacher's got a bit of an interest in it. Mind if I ask a couple questions? Shouldn't take more than 5 minutes. Seems like you two have the most understanding of anyone in this school. Think of it kind of like a quiz. Oh, joy, I love quizzes. I already took one quiz today. Sure. Cool. Question numero uno. How many types of foreveralls are there? As many as there are Pokemon. Huh, so each Pokemon has unique foreverall? That's not quite right. It's true that every foreverall is associated with a specific type of Pokemon, but they can be broken down into 5 categories. Come to think of it, it seems quite likely that there could be more foreveralls than species of Pokemon, in the event that a single species has multiple associated foreveralls. Gotcha. Here's part 2. What are the 5 categories? Eviolites. Longalls. Foreveralls, Everalls, Gigaveralls, Gigaveralls? Gigadrain? No, Gigaveralls, Megaveralls, and Diveralls. And Homeland Soil. Right you are. Understood. Can you handle Parte 3 though? What do Megaveralls do? The large Pokemon are Gigantamax. Wait, what was the question? What do Megaveralls do? Oh, okay, Mega Evolve. Generate Megastones. That's right. Although they're wispy and non-solid, not very stone-like at all, it might be more accurate to say they generate emanations that have the properties as Megastones. Wouldn't it be the properties of Megastones? Gotcha. What happens if Pokemon's holding an item when the stone is generated? Oh, they'll simply toss it away. Righto, I've got a follow-up question then. How do Gigaveralls work? They don't. Almost identically to Megaveralls. True. And is it alright if I nerd out about the wishing stars they generate? Go ahead. These wishing stars, in addition to their ethereal, unsolid nature, don't seem to truly invoke the G-Max phenomenon I was familiar with in Galar. Rather, it seems to be trying to imitate G-Max without the power or size typically associated with the phenomenon. For this reason, the Pokemon only gets roughly 3 times bigger, as opposed to the approximately 90 feet commonly achieved in Galar. This new phenomenon could be called Mini Gigamax. It's the oldest thing though. I'm not too familiar with Mega Evolution, but the energy being emitted from the Gigavorals don't seem to have any relation to anything that could evoke a Dynamax-like effect. It truly seems like the Pokemon's genetics are just being altered on the basis of nothing more solid than what it wishes. I think Professor Oak said something similar to that. Okay, I think I'm getting this now. Diveralls, they swap a Pokemon's form. Yes, that's right. Pokemon with extreme sexual dichotomy, regional variations, Diveralls seem to be able to trigger a shift between those. Diveralls are able to swap a Pokemon's form in battle, or even outside of battle, it should be noted, though if its form is switched out of battle, it seems it isn't able to hold a Foreverall. Too much interference from the energy waves, I suppose. Not enough Blutz waves. Anyways, actually, truth be told, I don't have any idea why that doesn't work. I'm really just firing science at the wall here and seeing what sticks. Hey, you're doing fine from my point of view. Last question. What is this, number 6? What is this, number 6? What? Same with sticks. Hey, last question. What is this, number 6? Yes, that was an easy question. No, it's 7. Funny guy. Oh, okay, that was a gag. I didn't pick up on that immediately. Finally, what do Foreveralls and Everalls do? Make Pokemon eat apples? Foreveralls do anything. Everalls make it easier to evolve Pokemon. Let me check. Noibat Foreverall. Read description. New bond of level 3. Grants normal type stab. When used on appropriate Pokemon, electric type will be flying. Okay. Let Pokemon level up. Make Pokemon live forever. Do anything. Make it easier to evolve Pokemon. Everalls. I guess. Right you are. Foreveralls seem to provide random boosts to stats or moves, or provide new abilities. They're custom boosts for the Pokemon they're equipped to, essentially. Everalls, on the other hand, don't often provide powerful boosts, but they make Pokemon easier to train or evolve. Everall, Mareep Everall, Litten Everall, Varum Everall. That's pretty cool. Too bad I don't have any Everalls of a type that I'm specializing in. Finally, something most Foreveralls have in common is that they can change the type of Luigi Jr. and teach moves. Right, but those moves are kept by the Liberation Limit. Oh wait, will other Pokemon be affected by the Liberation Limit? Like, do I need to worry about Foreveralls I give to different Pokemon? Doesn't appear so, besides the obvious addendum that a Pokemon can't draw out power from a Foreverall it's incompatible with, of course. Well hey, I appreciate the info, SNS. This will help me flesh out my report. It's a pleasure. I really feel like I'm doing something grand now. This is immeasurably exciting. Great, keep that sunny smile. Now, I gotta bounce. And there he goes. Bouncing. Oh, I see what he did there. Clever. Was that you talking to yourself, Freud? Were you patting yourself on the back for that joke? Oh, Roy, is there something I can help you with? Yeah, I actually came here to talk to Professor Oak. Is he around? Sure, just let me call him. Hey, yo, Professor, your food is here. What? He doesn't actually come out of his office unless I tell him that. Oh, I'm sure he'd come out for me. He called me here. Are you now? Hello, that'll be 2,000, right? That plus tip. Schlup, I didn't know you were working for Poke Eats. Well, I had to do something to pay for Kobucon. Oh, that's what I wanted to tell you about, lad. I think I may have discovered how we could pay for that. There's drug money. Anyways. You see, Ever since you reminded me that you didn't have a way to pay for Kobukan, I've been looking for a way to avert that problem. Really? I kinda assumed that he'd forgotten. Ouch. And I do believe we may have found a solution. Is it just paying for me too? I wish I could, lad, but I don't have the funds for that. I could afford Blueberry if I really scraped together everything I had, but Kobukan's far more expensive, and the way it is now... It's fine, I get it. So what were you thinking? A research grant, my boy. If I could secure a research grant to study your Foreveralls, your Pikachu, and perhaps even the long-term effects of Phrenergy... Whoa, I thought you binned your Phrenergy research. Well, the work I'd been working towards... It's not something I particularly care to pursue anymore. The effects are clearly too damaging to you for me to attempt pursuit any longer. I appreciate the thought, Sam, but hasn't the damage basically already been done? At the very least, your power should still be catalogued. That could be worth a few years of research, though it will understandably take a secondary position to the power of Foreveralls. Okay, so what do I do to help you get this research grant? Well, exactly what you're doing already. Sam, you have to stop inviting me over to keep tell me... God, you have to stop inviting me over here to tell me to keep on doing what I was already doing. Continue producing these Foreveralls. Whatever mechanism Luigi Jr. produces them by, you must do more of that. Okay, and if you get this grant, you could use it to pay for my attendance here? Oh, I see what you mean. No, not at all. That'd be unethical, to use research funding on a personal project. Personal project? He's been talking to Whitney. Okay, so what were you thinking? Well, these gems represent an absolutely unsurpassed power boost for any Pokemon they're given to. I took a quick course on business over the weekend. I attended Hostler University. And it seems we can exchange these Foreveralls for monetary gain. Are you suggesting we sell them? Precisely, and not to just anyone, but to champions. According to the laws of supply and demand, which I just learned about, you, as sole provider of these gems, should be able to essentially any price. I don't know, I feel like that would kind of cheapen the whole Luigi Jr. has a special power thing, if every champion had one. Well, I'm not quite sure if I know how to resolve that concern. Guess I should be practical about this. Okay, well, do you have a champion in mind who'd be willing to buy? Not particularly. We've got a good few months before your first payment is due. Between Instructor Wallace, Alder, and Lance, and the many alumni of Kobukan, we should be able to contact pretty much any one of them. This is possible only due to the reputation and connections that Kobukan affords you. I'm just as thankful they hired me as you are that they let you in. Well, we don't need to make any decisions now. As I said, it'll be a good few months. But there are two things you should keep in mind. Yeah? When it comes time to pick a customer, you may want to be rather cold-hearted about how you approach them. It's tempting to just ask for enough money to get you through Kobukan, I warrant, but do think about what some additional funds could acquire you. Your mother could retire. You could evolve your Pikachu. I don't think Pikachu's going to want to evolve from this. If you ask for enough, you could even send your own progeny to Kobukan. I don't like the idea of asking more than what these gems are worth. I know you don't, lad, and early in my career, I thought similarly, continuously sacrificing financial success for pure science. I worked harder than I should, and my family suffered for it. I'd hate to see you repeat my mistakes, as numerous as they are. Ask yourself what prosperity and security for you and your family is worth. If a couple stiff words once can secure all that, might it be the moral choice? Well, I couldn't say. I'm no philosopher. I work on real sciences. But do keep it in mind. Right. What was the second thing I should remember? You said I should remember two things. I don't remember that. Oh, well maybe I misremembered? Yes, maybe. Well, I should be getting back to work. Alright, see you, Sam. Goodbye, and remember, you're always welcome to drop in any time. I imagine the second thing is, it's like, oh, I contacted Cynthia. Something like that. Time to myself, at last. Though, I should probably get changed first, huh? See who's around. Okay, so it seems... Well, I got everyone evolved now. I do want to level up Sharpie. But But really, I should get the foreveralls from people now, since that seems to be important. Oh, rank up. Find blue. Hold on, let's, how long are we into recording? 1 hour? Okay, 1 hour, 24 minutes. So I'm gonna save, just in case something related to that, happens again. The crash from the chibi sprite. There we go. Let's go rank up, find blue. You want to find blue? Unfortunately. Let's go talk to Dragaso. You're heading out the fields to train when suddenly you see a spiky brown bush over the nearest hill. Approaching closer, you recognize the person attached to the bottom of it. Ugh, great. Maybe I can just try to turn around and... Actually, maybe I should talk to Blue for a bit. I don't like him, but since we're roommates now, I could try a bit harder to get along with him. And I guess I kinda owe him for delaying the first quarter clash round. Well, here goes nothing. Hey, Blue. Oh, it's you. What do you want? $1,000 would be a good start. You've had enough damn handouts. What do you mean? What do you mean, what do I mean? Don't play dumb. Believe me, I'm not playing. You only got into school because Gramps wanted you. It's the only thing that makes sense. I know you didn't have the grades or the battling ability to get in any other way. He's not exactly wrong. Then you got put in the homeroom class of the teacher that bent the rules to get you in here in the first place, and you got exactly the starter you wanted. Then the damn battle team tryouts were rigged in your favor. Everyone just gives you things. You haven't earned a single thing in your life. You know that's not my fault. It's Phrenergy. I only learned about it recently. Yeah, but you didn't go out of your way to let everyone know after you learned about it, did you? You were perfectly happy just sitting back and picking up all the unearned benefits. Well, what do you want me to do when someone gives me something? Turn them down? Say no? Yeah? What, did you not realize you could do that? I'm not going to turn down other people's kindness just to make you feel like your situation is more fair. Of course you're not, because you don't give a damn about what's fair or not, do you? Blue, we're equal. I don't think I'm better than you. I think I'm better than you. In fact, I know I'm better than you. I swept you with my Absol. You're a complete joke of a trainer. Don't you dare say we're equal. I train harder. I study harder. I battle harder. I am harder. You just coast along on other losers' handouts, and that means I'm better than you. That's not true, Blue, but whatever. That's another thing that's been bugging me. That goddamn nickname you called me. I can't believe you brought it back up here. My name is Blue. Blue Oak. Emphasize on blue, de-emphasize the oak. You ruined any possibility I had of having friends in Pallet Town with everyone calling me Dragaso all the time. Hey, Dragaso is a glorious name. Dragaso the Conqueror. You should wear that name with honor. Because of course they would follow the leader and just copy whatever you were doing. I ruined your friends? You ruined mine. I went 4 years in high school without anyone even wanting to look at me. Yeah, and I thought maybe you would have learned your lesson then. What fucking lesson? That you can't push me around forever. Oh my god, this was ridiculous. I was not the bully. I did not push you around. Oh yeah? Well, whenever I was trying to get Gramps' attention, who was always there to get in my way? He was like the only adult in Pallet Town I knew personally. I was a literal child. It was his responsibility to make sure he was paying attention to you. Ha! So you admit that Gramps ignored me. Yes, of course he did, and that was super unfair, but that wasn't my fault. And we're both adults now, so we need to just get over it. Oh sure, you want me to just forget the years of being shoved into the shadow while everyone sucks your dick. Yeah, no, I don't think I'm gonna be getting over it anytime soon, especially not with Bennett Foddy. Fuck that guy. Why don't you ever get over losing all your friends and blaming me for it, huh? Ugh, this is a waste of my time. What are you even doing out here? What do you think, picking daisies? I'm training, obviously. Aren't the Pokemon here way too low a level for you? It's typical you'd say that, right? It's typical you'd say something like that. I'm doused in Max Repel right now. You know what that means? Only the strongest Pokemon make their way out here. Pokemon at my level. You give a quick sniff. The air does smell vaguely of Haxorus body spray. Luigi Jr. on your shoulder is holding his nose with 2 paws. Yeah, okay, I guess that makes sense. I guess the only reason you don't already have a level 100 Pidgeot is because you don't get max repels back in Pallet Town. Cuh! I could have had them delivered if I had any pocket money, but Gramps didn't give Sis and I an allowance, and he only barely remembered holidays, when I at least had an excuse to ask him for money. Ugh. And unlike you, I have some goddamn pride, so I wasn't about to beg Daisy for money from her job in Viridian. You know, Sis and I were snowed in one day. We literally couldn't get out of the front door. We barely had any food in the house, the phone lines weren't working, and we didn't have mobiles. Gramps was still in his damn lab, working through the night. Yeah, I do remember that. You remember when it was, too? Snowfall Day, right? December 25th? Well, at least you remember that. Yeah, Snowfall Day. While every other kid was opening presents or roasting chestnuts on the fire, Daisy and I were shivering in our house, starving, trying not to freeze to death. Do you remember what happened around noon then? Tch. Luigi Jr. and I finally dug through the pile of snow until we got to your window. You scratched the glass. We opened the window and came into your house. I brought out a bag of chestnuts. Then Luigi Jr. used his electricity to start a fire, and we burned your house down, and we all had an awesome snowfall day. Yeah, well, what happened? We were friends then, Blue. Were we? Yes, Blue, friendergy aside, we were friends, always. Easy for you to say. Whatever, I'm busy. If you aren't here to help me out, then you can just get lost. Help you out? Train, dumbass. You're a loser, but at least you know how to battle. Thanks for the show of support. Well, are we training or not? Just be straight with me. When you're asking me to train like this, you realize you're asking me to stick around, right? You're asking me to spend time with you. You're aware of that, right? Psh, you wish. I'm offering my time to you because it'd be seriously pathetic to have my rival be lagging so far behind me all the time. Yeah, okay, whatever, let's do it. Do I get XP from this? You and Blue train intensely for a couple of hours. Yeah! 20 XP! Vigorously training for multiple hours. 20 experience. Did you put your name in the Goblet of Fire? Dumbledore asked calmly. Level 19, Sharpie gained 40 experience. Ha! Did you see that? My Pidgeotto totally rocks. Damn, we were both training pretty much the same way, but I can tell that Blue's Pokemon pulled way ahead. What do you mean pulled way ahead? His team is weak. Well, it's no surprise. We've been training that Pidgey ever since we were kids. What? Do you remember when we got our starters? Yeah, and I got Luigi Jr. and he... That's when I realized life wasn't fair. That's when I realized I had to fight harder than anyone else, to get what I deserved. Huh? What do you mean? What? You've really never put two and two together? Ah! You've really never put two and two together? God, you really are slow. Enlighten me, O wise one, O fount of knowledge. Listen up, blockhead. My grandpa gave you a Pikachu. I don't know why I said grandma. Which is a rare electric type that can only be captured in Viridian Forest. And he gave me a Pidgey, which is a dirt common flying type you can catch by taking a couple steps outside of the pallet fence. Horizontal ellipsis. Oh. Even ignoring the weird form your Pikachu's got, you always had the advantage. You thought you were making some sort of statement by using a Pikachu on the battle team? I'd be lucky to have a Pikachu. I mean, I'm sorry, man. What? Sorry, I just said I was sorry about, well, how your grandpa treats you. Regardless of how much he brought it onto himself, Professor Oak had a responsibility to be the adult in the room. Don't say that. Don't apologize for other people, dumbass. Well, okay, fine. I take it back. Gramps has a lot to apologize for. You do too, but neither of you are getting off by apologizing for what someone else did. Horizontal ellipsis. Okay, this is going to be dumb, but what do I have to apologize for? You can start by apologizing for coming up with that dumbass nickname and bringing it back up at Kobukan. You know what? Alright, fine, I'll do that. Yeah, I knew you wouldn't. Wait, what? I'm sorry for calling you names like that when I was like 7. And I'm sorry for bringing it back up here. That was childish. You don't mean that. Oh my god, Blue, why are you so stubborn? You're determined to never be happy. It's not my fault when everyone who should be on my side thinks kicking me down is the greatest thing since sliced bread. What? What do you mean? It was the greatest thing since torn with your hands bread. My own grandpa, my only living adult relative, spent more time in his lab than he did with you, and more time with you than he did with me. Daisy had to get a job at 14 just to support us, passing out free potion samples to random people who walked in and out of town. Hey, that's who that was. And then my so-called best friend decided that gathering the world's biggest friend group was more important than seeing if I was doing okay. Blue, I was 14. I had no way of knowing if you were doing okay unless you told me. And you just got angry. If you weren't terrified of showing even a tiny bit of vulnerability to your friend, then maybe I could have helped you. Whatever, I've wasted enough time here. Blue, what? Do you want to be friends again? We can make it happen. It's that easy. Oh, shove off. I can tell he's hurt, and he does want to be friends again, but he's not willing to open the door even a centimeter. I've done everything I can, right? I mean, all that stuff he's blaming me for, none of it was really my fault, right? Blue, you're a second-rate trainer with a third-rate deck. And I'll never be caught raising dead being I fuck up my words so often. You're a second-rate trainer with a third-rate team, and I'll never be caught dead being friends with you ever again. But since we're roommates, I could probably learn to tolerate you. I was serious when I said I missed my favorite stooge when I was taking my place amongst the champions of the world. If you have even one skill, it's that you're a good listener. And God knows you like to talk. And for some reason, when I tell people I'm the best trainer in Kobukan, no one takes me seriously. Our roommates and Janine might be the only people in the whole school who actually get it, and for you it's just because I keep beating your ass. I'm honored. So yeah. If you just want to hang out around me and listen to me talk about how great I am, then I won't kick you away. Maybe I'll actually learn something. Maybe I will. Your heart shifts as you feel your relationship with Blue evolve from rival to listener. Blue's nature shifts from distant to moody. Hanging out with Blue will now convey an amount of XP to flying and dragon Pokemon in your party. This amount will grow the more points you have with Blue. Isn't that nice? My throat is actually torn to shreds. Oh hey, she's back. Leaf, you're here? Yeah, I'm here. We were worried about you. None of us saw you all day. I'm very sorry for depriving you of my presence. No, but for real, where have you been? Looking for Tia, obviously. Honestly, kinda peeved you guys left me to do it by myself. Wait, you just ditched classes all day to look for Tia, the dragon? Careful, these walls are thin, and yeah, she flew me across an ocean, twice? I think that's fair. Leaf, you would rip up your diploma to help a guy who handed you a coffee once. We'll see. Anyway, Tia's in the forest. I'm sneaking out tomorrow night to find her. Are you now? Yep, and you're welcome to join. You can totally say no. I'll just assume you have no balls. That's toxic. Eat a pecha about it. No, seriously, think about this. If the forest is a dangerous enough place to keep Tia here for multiple days, then what can we even do? Actually, I heard that Sabrina and Will are missing too. I wonder if it's related. They're all espers, right? I don't know. Would you call a psychic-type Pokemon an esper? Maybe an esper is just a psychic-type human. These are thoughts Leaf comes up with while screaming in the shower. I'm not screaming, it's singing! Whatever it is, it could wake up a Snorlax. That's it, you! Let's battle! I'll defend my dulcet tones at the tip of a blade. I don't think. Suddenly, hear a couple of voices coming from the closed door to Yellow's bedroom. Please, no, leave me alone! Please, no! You make me sick! Stop pretending! You're going to give me it all! Give me it all? Talk about a double object construction error. Dude needs to learn to use indirect objects. That's what you're concerned about? Blue's attacking Yellow, or worse. Nah, this is just a hilarious misunderstanding. Trust me, I know this stuff. I hope you're not misunderstanding me. If you don't give me what I want, I will literally stab you. That does admittedly remove some ambiguity. Someone, please help! Cry some more. Only the perfectly timed arrival of some heroes could possibly stop a terrible thing from happening to you, Mumble. What was that? I said, Tender Maiden? Tender Maiden. I said, Tender Maiden? You don't sound into it. I'm not. Why don't we just ask them normally? This was your idea. Yeah, but it's your job to tell me when my ideas are stupid. Pick up the phone. I called it. I still think busting in there would have been safer. You might have a bit of a hero complex. Oh no, I don't want to be heroic. I want to help those in need. What a character flaw. Guys, focus up. I'm knocking on their door. Come in. Whoa, that's pink. Welcome to the... No, I can't do this. No. Come on, Blue. At least give it a chance. What's happening here? Spread out on a short square table in front of you are pieces of paper, a mat depicting some sort of ruined temple, and a few action figures scattered about. There's a thick book on the center of the table that says in bold, emblazoned font, Inferno and logos. Wait, hold the front door. I know this. This is that one board game they play in that show, right? The one with all the knights and dungeons and stuff? It's not a board game, and it existed before the show. But yes. Oh my god, Blue, you play this? I didn't realize you were a nerd. I do more than just play it. I'm the GM. GM? Game Master. It means I decide what the enemies do, I control the narrative, I roleplay the NPCs. Basically, I'm the boss. That must be therapeutic. I don't know what you're implying, but you better quit it. Yes, we're hoping you might want to play with us. I'm game. I've seen a few people play on podcasts. Well, not seen, but you know. Yeah, sure, but like the only thing I know about this I got from sitcoms making fun of people who play it. So like, you're gonna need to run me through the rules. That's completely fine. We set up a simple beginner's one-shot for you three to see if you liked it. If you do, then you could be part of the campaign Blue and I play. No pressure though. I want you to have fun, first and foremost. This game is a great way to explore your feelings and be someone you've always wanted to be. There's that. It's also a war game. It teaches tactics better than any of our classes. Type matchups, positionings, move ranges, all that stuff really matters in this game. Wait a minute. Don't tell me. Is this Pokemon Conquest? Please tell me this is a Pokemon Conquest-like minigame. That would be so incredibly based. That would be hilarious. Everyone finds something different to like about it. You suddenly realize you're the only one left standing. Well, Slep, would you like to play? I'd really like you to give it a chance. If you don't like it, you don't have to play again. You look at Blue. He seems to be avoiding your line. It's like, sure. Why is your first option no? That's great. The first step is to make a character. Oh, awesome. I'd like to play like this sexy femme fatale who wears a skimpy black dress and uses her feminine charms to get what she wants. Okay, we can definitely do that. Making a character from scratch usually takes quite a while, so we made some pre-made characters for you to choose from. Every single one of these characters is completely optimized. I made them myself. No one could make a better character at that level with that race/class combination. Based on what you said you wanted, I think this one would be best. Yellow hands Leaf a piece of paper. Okay, she's some kind of devil woman rogue. That's pretty cool, but don't you have a picture of her? I'm afraid not. If a group is lucky enough to have an artist in it, then sometimes they'll make character portraits. But most of the time, you just have to imagine what they look like. Ugh, I'm terrible at that. I just can't picture things in my head. Leaf has aphantasia? I knew it! I knew it! That might be aphantasia. Huh? It's alright. If you do have aphantasia, that's just another aspect of you, like being female or being right-handed. People with aphantasia can't picture things in their mind. It's uncommon, but not debilitating or anything to worry about. Huh, how'd you know about that? How'd you know that, sweetie? Medical course. Oh, duh. Also, you can call me sweetie if you want, but I'm older than you. What? Yeah, I'm 19. You're only 18, right? Yeah, I am, but what? You're 19? I am, yes. So please respect your elders. They grow up so fast. Ethan, what kind of character do you want to play? Ethan looks hopelessly at you. I mean, I don't want to double up, but Schlepp and I are going to give the same answer, right? There's only one of each character. You can't double up. Alright then, I guess. I don't know, I kind of like to be able to do a bit of everything. Blue nods thoughtfully and hands Ethan a piece of paper. Alright, here's your character. He's a dwarven red mage. He can I play a chick? Yeah, fine. Just cross out the M on top and write F. Score. Schlepp, do you... Oh wait, can I play a half elf? Yes. Oh, can I... Yes, Ethan, you can make whatever changes you want. I made the character perfect for his race, class, and sex, but if you want to change something and be suboptimal, that's fine. Whoa, you made the character perfect, and you made him male? What are you trying to say? That males get strength +1 to strength, which will help patch up the red mage's mediocre growth rates. Oh. Wait, so what do I get then? You get an additional +1 to your dexterity. That's optimal for your character. Cool. What about you, Schlepp? What kind of character do you want to play? I would like to rage. Anyways. That thing was too big to be called a sword. I cast the spells that make people fall down. A hardened mercenary captain leading the vanguard. A mysterious dungeoneer who explores time and space. I would like to rage. A hardened mercenary. Wait, that thing would be too big to be called a sword. More like a heap of raw iron. Anyways. What is my highest stat, actually? Let's just go with that. 10, 10, 10, 10. Oh, it resets all of my traits. Great. The bug fix reset my traits. Oh, I went to bug class. Why did I go to bug class? That's weird. Maybe it was something else. I don't remember. A mysterious dungeoneer. Sure. So a ranger that's very in tune with nature and their Pokemon. They know a lot about the wild and are good at tracking. Yes, I want to be a ranger. Your knowledge increased to 11. Man, I knew you would pick a ranger. Guess it's a good thing I didn't choose one then. Wait, so what's your character, Blue? The GM doesn't get a character. The GM is the entire world. Sometimes GMs will create their own character, but don't do that shit. It's the GM's job to make the player feel like heroes, not try to take any of their glory for yourself. How selfless. You are still Blue, right? It's not about selflessness. It's how the game's played. It's literally in the rules. Anyway, the fourth character is Yellows. Okay. My character's name is Amarillo del Bosque Verde. She's a halfling, and she's a cleric, and she has a pet Rattata that she always keeps with her. She's a lot higher level than you guys, but I don't mind being reset to level 1 to play alongside everyone else. I prefer the RP parts of the game anyway. Thanks. RP? It means roleplay. It's when instead of trying to slay the dragon, you try to lay the dragon. Ah, yes. Oh, is it that kind of game? Ethan, please stop confusing Leaf. Mea culpa. So, like, what are the actual rules? Can I just say I become queen and it happens? The rules are laid out in the rulebook. Blue points to a book entitled Infernos and Logos on the table. There's a lot of them to remember, so we'll walk you through this slowly. The most important thing to remember is that you're fighting with your entire party at once. However, your party was being led by one particular Pokemon called your partner Pokemon. Creating a partner Pokemon is also a pretty in-depth process. So let's just use the Okay, how long has this episode been already? I think once we get through this, the whole Dungeons and Dragons section, I think that might be the end of the episode, because this appears to be taking actually forever, so... Generally, the Pokemon in your party at your highest level will be your partner. Is it right if Luigi Jr. is my partner? Yeah, sure. What is my highest level partner? 18, 19, 21, 20, 21, 20. So it would be either Calzone or Luigi Jr. The higher your partner's level is, the better. But level matters less in this game than type advantage does. So you should pick a partner that's good against the Pokemon in the environment. This dungeon will be filled with bugs and normal types, by the way. Well, good thing I have... good thing I don't have Flame Burst. I should teach him Flame Burst then. I'm gonna do that. Use it on a certain Luigi Jr. Yeah, yada yada yada. Remove dive. So now... Oh, right. I could just use an Everall to teach him an electric type move. Dragon Breath, Cotton Guard, Dynamo, use Dive, or Bounce. Okay, that's not helpful. I need to teach you an electric type move that isn't awful first. Magnemite, Bolton, Yamper, Togedemaru. Hold on, I'm going to look through all these real quick and see if I can give him an electric type move. Okay, so I don't have any actually useful Foreveralls for that. I switched it out for Flame Charge so that when I relearn, what I relearned, why am I forgetting the word? Electro Ball. When I relearn Electro Ball, it'll be stronger because I can use Flame Charge to boost my speed. Finally, the less PP your Pokemon has, the more quickly they'll get tired in the dungeon. Don't pick a partner that only has like 2 moves. Ugh. Got that? Got it. Horizontal Ellipsis. Alright, you ready? Welcome to the world of Infernos and Logos. Oh, I see. It's Mystery Dungeon. What are you gawking at? This is more in-depth than I expected. Like, wow, you put a lot more effort into this than I thought you would. Ha! Infernos and Logos is one of the most hardcore military strategy games out there. Just wait until we get to grappling rules. To the grappling rules. Whenever I GM, I tend to go a bit more rules light, but the rules exist for a reason. You're right. 1 second. Oh, excuse me. Be sure to drink your water. Alright. You wake up in a musty dungeon. Your head throbs and your breath is visible in the dank air. Heh. The last thing you remember is a woman screaming for help. Bereft of other clues, you decide you need to figure out how to get out of here. You can move around by using the arrow keys or clicking on the arrow buttons on the right of the screen. This is a tabletop RPG, not a computer game. Just push your mini, using your fingers. Okay. So it is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. This is nice. I got a little bit excited that it was going to be a Pokemon Conquest reference, but, you know, not many people know about it, so, you know. As you walk through the infested basement, you feel your muscles begin to tire. Your partner Pokemon complains as its belly rumbles. Well, we only walked like 10 steps. It's a magical tiredness. Lame, I wanted to get away from real life. Every step you take will subtract 1 from any of your partner's bellies, which is determined by the total PP of their moves. You should allow PP into the dungeon. So as long as we're moving all together, each step only subtracts from 1 of our bellies. Yeah, because when we're walking together, you can clear pathways and share resources. There's a different tactic that has different rules for belly drainage, but we'll get to that later. What happens if our bellies drain? As long as you have any fullness left, every time you lose some saturation, you gain 1 point of HP. But if you've got no fullness left, wherever you would lose some saturation, instead you will lose 1 point of HP. So if our bellies are full, we get healthier, but if they're empty, we die, slowly. That's it, yep. By the way, the green bar underneath your miniature is your health. The red bar is your belly. You can also see the stats. You can also see the stats of a character in detail by hovering over them with a mouse. I use my Pichu, Choo-Choo. Wait, Walt? Oh, I thought it said Walt. Walter. Around the corner, you hear wind whistling down a set of stairs. You suspect you could advance in the dungeon if you took them. Oh, we couldn't see that before. The system has Fog of War? Yes, plus special tiles, and enemies don't become visible until you're near them. If you're having difficulty finding the stairs, then try looking around in areas under dense fog. Those are areas you haven't been before. Ugh. Here we go. Infested basement. Let's see. Sorry, I didn't mean to bump the mic like that. Here we go. Oh, never mind. As you make your way through the dungeon, you encounter a snarling bug-like beast. Its eyes are milky and unfocused, and large fungi seem to be spreading from its back. This dread beast seems to be at death's door, but it still seems to be trying to pick a fight with you. Huh? Don't you mean it's at death's door? It's got full health. Wait, what do you mean it's at death's door? It's got full health. Blue takes several deep breaths and scribbles something on a piece of paper. The Paris's health fell dramatically. I don't normally do this, but I don't want the first enemy to TPK you guys. Combat is initiated when a unit moves into another, or if you're ranged or mixed unit, you can attack from up to 3 squares away. How do I know if I'm ranged, melee, or mixed unit? It's based on your partner's moveset. If you have more physical moves, then you're a physical unit. If you have more ranged moves, then you're a ranged unit. Have an even number of both and you're mixed. Schlep, you're a physical unit right now, which means you use your attack stat for damage and move into enemies to attack. Ranged units can attack at a distance, but they can't counterattack. Meanwhile, physical units can counterattack when attacked, but need to be near an opponent to hit them. Makes sense. You can tell what kind of attacker a unit is by looking at their summary page, or by looking at the little widgets at the bottom of their mini. Alright, let's thrash this guy. Hold on, let's just let Schlep handle this for now. Schlep, it's important that you stay alive. Since you're squad leader, the run ends if you fail. If a melee unit is far away from you, just wait. If you stay in place, they'll come to you. This lets you attack before they do. And you can wait by pressing the button on the bottom left or by pressing control. Jesus. Okay. Okay. 6 out of 15 health. 30. Wow, my stats are really good. Let's attack you. That was easy. Or not. Not what I meant to do. There we go. Easy. And this is a dead end. No, it is not. Let's go. Infested basement, the 3rd floor. You advance to the 3rd floor of the dungeon, making short work of the hapless fools in your way. Oh wow, give him a bit of power and he goes full anime villain. You're beginning to understand how combat works in this wretched dungeon. You are beginning to understand, aren't you? Yeah, I got it. Okay, I don't. Run it by me again? When attacking, you use whichever type would be most effective. When defending, you use all your types at once. Wait, so dragon, grass, electric. I'm using all 3 types at once when defending? If an electric type attacked me, it'd only do 1/8 the normal damage? That's right. Wild. Remember, you're using your entire party at once. It's an abstraction. Yeah, no, I get it. I'm just thinking about what 3rd type would add to the type chart. That'd be crazy. This is why type advantage is so important. If you don't hit super effectively, you'll be doing peanuts. A super effective hit increases your attack before defense is applied, so that's how you get through. You continue to move through the dungeon. Here we go. Kaboom! Easy, bro. I mean, this is just a skill-based game. It's quite easy when you're good at the game. Okay, so this is a dead end. Fantastic. Good to know that was a... Oh! Alright, enough of the kid gloves. As you walk into a room carved of porous stone, you see an enormous spider in front of you. Its fanged mouth quivers in anticipation of its next meal. The bundle of razor-sharp strings it keeps atop its back whips through the air with deadly precision. GM? Question. Another one? What's that button on the bottom right that says Tactics PMD? I wish there was someone alive who understood half the stuff you said. I'm going to ignore what you're saying and say my own thing. There are 2 tactics in Infernos and Logos, PMD tactic and FE tactic. PMD tactics is party movement directive. In this tactic, only the leader can attack, but the entire party moves at once, and your bellies empty much more slowly. FE tactic is focused elimination. In this tactic, you can directly control your units to attack other opponents, but every moved square decreases your belly. Generally, you want to explore the dungeon in PMD tactic, then as soon as you see an enemy, you switch to FE tactic so you can make your most powerful unit fight them. You can switch to FE tactic to scout out a floor as well, as it allows you to view the entire map, even if it's covered by fog of war. In FE tactic, you can also see every square opponents can attack. If you want to see how many squares they can move, you'll just have to look at their move stat and do the math. In this system, units can't move and attack, so you can avoid an imminent attack by a melee unit by moving away. But to do that without being attacked, you'll have to do it in FE tactic, which burns through your satiety like nothing else. That's not good. Remember, as long as you have some fullness, you can restore health. You're just doing everything you can to avoid saying belly again, aren't you? I think it's a cute word. It's a silly word. This is a war game. I wish they'd called it stamina or something like that. By the way, you can switch between party movement directive and focused elimination tactics by pressing the button on the bottom right or pressing space. When in FE tactic, you can use the arrow keys or the arrow buttons to move the cursor. Click on whatever the cursor is hovering over using the enter or X keys and pressing the big... Okay, you can also cancel selection by using backspace, Z key, or pressing the cancel key. Noted but not comprehended. Not what I meant to do. Can I... There we go. Bug and dark. Probably shouldn't use... There we go. 11. Fuck. That didn't go well. Huh? Oh, I see. I get it now. I get it. Alright, let's get two people to fight at once. Tarantula attacked yellow. 1. There we go. Perfect. Did it, baby. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Please just get rid of that thing. Thank you. Oh, and there he is, stuck behind. Let's leave him behind. Festering pit. You make your way to the base of the dungeon. The wailing woman you heard is nowhere in sight. Instead, an enormous parasitic insect awaits you. Its glassy eyes belie no emotion. It will tear you apart as easily as one would a piece of toilet paper. Not in this school. We've got 5-play now. Sometimes there are enemies that are too strong to be taken down by just throwing your entire party at them. Sometimes you need tactics, strategy. If you ever want to fight an opponent in a regular style Pokemon battle, you should switch to FE tactics, then engage them. This starts a normal battle in which you can use moves, switch out, and stuff like that. Don't do this too often and massively reduce stamina, belly, whatever. Engaging is best saved for bosses or enemies you want to catch. You obviously can't catch this enemy, it's not real. Finally, remember that if you want to engage a foe, the foe needs to be in the surrounding 8 tiles. There's no shortcut key for engaging, just press the engage button on the left side, press it to stop engaging. Okay. I assume bro's just chasing me, right? Ugh, fine. Where the fuck is he? Oh, fuck. I should've... That's not good. Here we go. Alright, let's engage. Or not. Or let's not engage, because we have to fucking move you around. Yada yada yada. Jesus. Takes fucking forever, bro. Parasect attacked yellow. Yup. This is not gonna go well. Yep. There it goes. Okay, so let's do... engage. Engage you. There we go. So I've got Flame Burst on you. So, or not. Let's Enshroud, Night Slash, Spirit Break, Night Slash. Protect, use Bullet Seed twice, 3 times. Quick Attack. There we go. That was easy. Yay! I did it! Oh my god. Oh man, that was great. How long have you been playing for? Well, it's 2, so... well, it's actually pretty funny. It is 2 right now. Well, it's 2:05. Well, what? That's crazy. I gotta go to sleep. Well, I assume they mean 2 a.m. It's 2 p.m. where I am. Heh, I'm just that good. When I GM, anyone can lose track of time. Yeah, don't ruin it, sweetheart. I actually had a good time. I don't need you shoving your foot in that with your big ego. What do you think, Slep? It was fun. I mean, yeah, I had fun. It was a nice little detour. We should probably all get to sleep. If anyone sleeps in, I'll wake you up, okay? Thanks, sweetie. Good night, all. Good night, you guys. I think that went well. Maybe. I don't know. Wasn't as painful as I thought it would be. You're doing the right things, Blue. You're making progress. It might just be inches by inches, but you're moving forward. Ugh, you sound like Daisy. I like Daisy. Yeah, I do too. Have you given any more thought to our picnic? Yeah, of course. I said we'd go on one, didn't I? Don't worry about it. Horizontal ellipsis. There we go. How long have we been recording now? 2 hours, 6 minutes. Dear Lord. Okay, so that's gonna be it for today's episode. If you enjoyed it, be sure to engage with my content in any way you would feel so inclined to do. Because, dear God, I don't want to be that guy who's like and subscribe. You know who else would like and subscribe? Anyways, see ya!